In the peaceful embrace of the Labrador coast, where hidden harbors and distant villages create a serene scene, stretches the vast Labrador Strait. Its inhabitants proudly trace their lineage back to Britain and the Emerald Isle. Thus, tales of pirates and spirits, of ghosts and witches, were not uncommon. Every village boasted a skilled storyteller, ready to entertain on chilly winter evenings in exchange for a steaming cup of tea and the warmth of a crackling fire. Until the mid-1960s, this area remained cut off, accessible only by dog sleds in winter and passenger vessels in summer. This isolation preserved its unique culture and customs, shielding it from external influences. Despite the bountiful provisions of the ocean and land, life was not without its challenges. The sea was a generous provider, but in its fury, it exacted a heavy toll. Tales of sea-related tragedies were the subject of many a winter conversation. Songs were composed and sung by local singers during the long, dark months. As a child, I was captivated by these narratives, particularly one that compelled me to seek out the seasoned storyteller for a first-hand account. Fate smiled upon me one blustery afternoon in late July as I found the storyteller at the harbor, his boat swaying gently in the wind. He, a typical Labrador fisherman, expertly maneuvered the gusts while tending to his fishing gear. After I made my request to hear the story firsthand, he gestured for me to join him, and within moments, he began to weave his tale. With weathered hands, he delicately handled the needle as though he was crafting the narrative from the very essence of his being. His gaze intermittently wandered to the boundless ocean, revealing glimpses of the many encounters he had known living by the sea. As he concluded his story, he leaned in, pausing to impart that despite all he had witnessed from living by the sea, it was the haunting memory of that fateful, tempestuous night when a ghostly sea captain knocked on his door, calling for his aid to help his sinking schooner in the Labrador Strait that would forever remain etched in his soul. Join me on my upcoming podcast to listen to this gripping tale. You can decide for yourself whether the fisherman truly encountered the ghost of the captain, or if it was merely a figment of his imagination. Listen to this captivating story and draw your own conclusion.